In this video, we're going to talk about the cheapest way that I have found to hack your 3DS, DS. This is going to be the cheapest way, I think. Whatever your opinion is on piracy or however you come by your ROMs, and there are semi-legitimate ways to come by your ROMs. That's not really the point of this video, and I'm not going to provide links or suggestions as to how to provide those ROMs or where to find them. But today, I want to talk about some of the easiest and cheapest ways that you can get some of your DS games available on the 3DS or any DS cartridge without actually having to put the physical cartridge in. So I've kind of been on a mission lately. For those of you who have followed the channel, I have been selling a lot of my games. I've sold pretty much everything cartridge based, from the Nintendo and Super Nintendo and going back, Sega Genesis and a lot of those. And I made a video a couple of weeks ago about a emulation solution that I set up on an Android phone. So if you haven't seen that video, that'll be up here in the corner for you to check out as well, because I was able to create an emulation solution with an old Android phone and a Razer Kishi controller that really gives me a fantastic way to emulate a lot of those older consoles, even up to things like the PS1, the PSP, and even the Dreamcast, and a little bit of the GameCube on that particular phone. But if you have a more powerful phone, you can even do GameCube and PS2 on an Android device pretty easily. So today we're going to get into the topic of Nintendo DS multi-carts. So I purchased one of these on eBay. No, actually it was Amazon I purchased this. I was curious about these because, I just wanted to see what they had to offer. Now there's a bunch of these floating around on websites like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, AliExpress, Wish. You can pick these up anywhere pretty darn cheap, like less than 20 bucks in some cases, sometimes more like 30 or so, depending on where you live. The great thing about these that I think a lot of people don't know is that these multi-carts are customizable. There's a couple different ways you can do it. So I made the mistake of, and I think a lot of people make the mistake of, looking through the games list on these multi-carts and trying to find the cart that has the best games that you want to play. And that's the mistake I made. So I chose this one, which is a 208 in 1. 208 games pre-installed on this. Now, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen, obviously, because these companies, wherever they're from, China or whatever, they're literally selling Nintendo ROMs, which, that's, not cool from Nintendo's point of view, and these companies probably get taken down all the damn time. I chose the 208 in 1 over something like a 501 because this one had better games on it. I did not know at the time how these are set up, but if you look at these, I've actually got it in my 2DS XL right now. What you get here is a Nintendo DS cartridge. Just a standard Nintendo DS cartridge, but it's got an SD card slot. I don't know if you can see that here. It's got an SD card slot in the top of it, and that's where the ROMs and all the software for, I guess it's not really emulation with DS because the 2DS plays it natively. It's really just some software to provide a workaround so that you can play these as digital files. So as soon as I got this in the mail and I saw the SD card, I thought, okay, what happens when I plug this SD card into my computer? Can I customize this? Can I clone this and make more SD cards or something? So I'm working on right now the cloning situation, because it would be really cool to actually get 3 or 4 different SD cards with different types of games and just be able to hot swap them into this cartridge at will. But for now, I just want to talk about customizing what you actually get. So this is why I'm saying the mistake people make is often in choosing based on the games that they want, because it really doesn't matter what games come on this if you have ROMs at your disposal. What you really want to do is find the largest one you can for the best price, because it comes with, this one comes with a 16 gig SD card. There are a lot of them out there that are 3 or 4 or 501, which obviously must come with a larger SD card. Now, I haven't had luck as of yet cloning this card onto another SD card. I imagine it's possible. There just seems to be some missing file or a hidden file structure or something. But anyway, the great thing about this, and I guess you'll be seeing in the B-roll as I'm talking here, footage of some of the games that came included with it, and then some of the games that I was able to load. So I took the SD card out of the cartridge, plugged it into my computer here. And what do you see is just a list of numbered ROMs. So I have a folder with some more ROMs available to me. So I went through the card that came in here and deleted a bunch of the crappy games, because for some reason, whoever puts these together tends to put 50 or 60 really good games on it, and then the rest is licensed crap like Ice Age and Ben 10 Universe and Beyblades and all kinds of crap like that most of us adults anyway don't want to play. So I deleted all of that nonsense and then just simply unzipped and transferred over some of my ROMs, plug and play, drag and drop, no problems whatsoever. They instantly played, they instantly create. See, in this cartridge, it has some kind of a software that allows it to create a save file for each individual ROM. So even the ones that I transferred over, once I started playing the game, it creates a save file in that same folder on the SD card so that you can play these games completely as normal. So what you're looking at here, of course there are things out there like the R4 card, which is specifically a customizable card, but those tend to be $10 or $15 more expensive than these and often do not come with the SD card. So you're looking at something like this in the $20 or $25 or $30 price range that not only comes with the cartridge and the software, but it also comes with an SD card, which is saving you another $10 or something like that, and a few ROMs to get you started. So I'm pretty excited about this because I'm looking to emulate as many different consoles as possible in the best way possible, and so far this has been pretty seamless. So what do you think about emulation cards, flash cards, R4 cards, things like EverDrives, and all of these different technologies out there? Is that something that you're interested in? It's definitely something that I'm interested in, and I plan to make more content about in the future. If you have any questions about the process of what I have done here, message me privately on something like Twitter or Facebook. And if you're new here, please subscribe, because I will be putting up a lot more content like this in the future. But for those of you who are new here, I do have a Facebook group and a Facebook page, NerdCrave Collectors Group. I'm also available on Twitter. NerdMovie1 is my handle. I'm on Instagram. I'm all over the place, so reach out to me in one of those places and I'd be more than happy to discuss this with you in private. So thanks so much for watching today. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button on the way out if you would. It helps out a ton, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay classy.